Hi there, web techies. A very happy new year to you. And this is the first video of the new year. And in this video, I'm going to continue, at least for this video, one more topic on the concept of the classes in PHP, special reference to PHP. And in this video, we are going to talk about how to use the keyword static. Now, before we start, there's one point that I want to mention is that it is better to avoid the static keyword in your programming, because it makes the classes really difficult to test, uh, and it kind of introduces a global concept in the design of the classes, which is not good for your framework. But there are some cases where you would need the static variables and static functions. For example, you are using external library, and there you will find, if you find that somebody has written a code which uses this static variable or a static function, you have no choice but to understand how to use it. So let's start with a small class, and let's see what static can do for us and how we can apply it to our programming concept. So if I have a class, let's say I call it string measure, okay, and what it does is it takes the simple function of PHP, which is to measure the length of a string that I am going to supply it. So let's create a function called a string length, pass it a parameter $string, and then in return what it's going to do is dollar string length, which is the standard PHP function, and it gives a length of the string that I'm going to pass to it. Okay, and the best and the simplest way to use is dollar object equal to new string measure, and then close it and echo dollar object trl string length. Okay, and let's pass it a string, call it hello, and we're going to see that the output is 5, because hello is comprising of 5 characters. Let's check it out in the browser. So you can see that 5 has been outputted right here, and that is what the intended consequence of our code is. But what if the string measure is not a part of our code, and instead what the writer of the code has done is created a static function, and now we have a different problem. This code will not work because there is no object that needs to be created when we use in static a keyword. So if I use the operator to access the public function, is not going to work. Let's check it out, save it once again and view it in the browser. And this actually comes as a surprise to me, because I thought it would give an error, but it is not given it. But there are certain things you cannot do inside it. So how do you access the function when it is provided with the static context? To do that, all you need to do is echo and then name of the class, which is the string measure, and use 2 colons, and then string length will come. So even though it was legal to allow this can create a lot of problem, and hence the dash and the greater than sign should not be used. So if you just comment this out, we can find that the result will be quite the same. Let me add the string, save it and run it. So statically accessing the function returns us the same result. Okay, so why I was saying that even though this statement passed, it should not be used is because of this. Let's add a variable here. Let's add a private dollar factor equal to 2. So what it does is it gives a string length but multiplies the string length by twice. Okay, and I'm going to do here is going to access dollar this, and then I'm going to use the factor. Now this should fail because in the concept of static keyword this does not exist because there is no object, and hence this should fail. Let's check it out once again. So even though you allocated memory for the static object and try to access the static function, it was very clear that on line 8 this is illegal accessing, and that is what is shown in this output using using dollar this when not in object context. So it's better not to use this kind of scenario. Let's delete it out completely. Okay, and this is how we can add the string length, and the same goes for the static part of the variable. So if we make it static, till now we were not able to access it. We can access it from outside, but we have to first make it public, and then we can echo string measure and then double colon, and you can see now two things have appeared. First is the variable and second is the method. Okay, and we save and run this. So you can see that the value 2 has been outputted, which is what is expected. So now you can see the problem with this thing. It makes the testing quite unreliable and difficult, and it should be avoided as much as possible. But if you have to use it for some reason, this is how you use it. Use the double colon operator, which is called as a scope resolution operator, and then there will not be any problem. So I hope you like this video, and thanks for watching this. Please subscribe to my channel and share this with your friends, like the video. Basically do anything good that you can. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.